Welcome back to Peacock TV. Spoilers, your #1 destination for everything Salem. Peacock TV spoilers. We've been tracking this for weeks, and Wednesday, May 20th, is delivering massive payoffs across the board. Let us start with the fierce and unpredictable Gabi Hernandez. Gabi Hernandez is making an incredibly intriguing offer to Liam Saleko. We all know Gabi Hernandez is aggressively protective of Arianna Horton. I personally believe Gabi Hernandez is about to dangle a massive cash payoff right in front of Liam Saleko. If you ask me, this is a huge mistake because paying off a Salem bad boy never works. I absolutely love Gabi Hernandez and passionately defend the right of Gabi Hernandez to protect Arianna Horton from dangerous influences. Gabi Hernandez went to prison, survived the horrific abuse of Nick Fallon, and battled the entire DiMera family to secure a safe future for Arianna Horton. But let's be real for a second. Bribing Liam Saleko to dump Arianna Horton is exactly the kind of toxic parenting that drives teenagers away. Philip Kyriakis already explicitly warned Gabi Hernandez that pushing Liam Saleko away will only make Arianna Horton significantly more attracted to Liam Saleko. That's crazy. Does Gabi Hernandez ever listen to logic? Absolutely not. Gabi Hernandez is famously stubborn. I predict Liam Saleko will take the money from Gabi Hernandez and secretly continue dating Arianna Horton behind the back of Gabi Hernandez. This reminds me of what Stefano DiMera did back in the day, using immense wealth to manipulate young lovers, only for the master plan to blow up spectacularly. Gabi Hernandez is playing a very dangerous game with Liam Saleko. Liam Saleko is an opportunist, and Liam Saleko will absolutely use the desperation of Gabi Hernandez to the ultimate advantage of Liam Saleko. Now, let us pivot to the highly anticipated evening involving Chad DiMera and Belle Brady. Chad DiMera and Belle Brady are finally going on the long postponed date. Chad DiMera and Belle Brady are sitting in the beautiful Salem town square, enjoying a lovely glass of vintage wine. Amazing. Chad DiMera truly deserves some happiness. After all the tragedy Chad DiMera has endured following the brutal murder of Abigail Devereaux, I am fully rooting for Chad DiMera to find peace and romance. Belle Brady also needs a distraction, especially since Sean Brady is currently moving in with Jada Hunter after Sean Brady was released from the hospital. But here's the kicker. While Chad DiMera and Belle Brady are peacefully sipping wine, something shocking catches the eye of Chad DiMera and Belle Brady. Can you believe it? What could Chad DiMera and Belle Brady possibly see in the town square? Peacock TV. Spoilers. We've been tracking this for weeks, and the timing is highly suspicious. Could Chad DiMera and Belle Brady be witnessing the miraculously resurrected Lexi Carver walking through Salem? Chad DiMera recently had a very intense conversation with Kristen DiMera about the fragility of life, and Chad DiMera is already highly suspicious of Kristen DiMera. Or perhaps Chad DiMera and Belle Brady spot Kristen DiMera doing something incredibly sinister in the shadows. My hot take? I personally believe Chad DiMera and Belle Brady are going to see someone presumed dead. The look of pure shock on the face of Chad DiMera will be legendary. Seeing a ghost in the town square will completely derail the romantic evening Chad DiMera meticulously planned for Belle Brady. Speaking of the DiMera family, I ruthlessly criticize E.J. DiMera for how EJ DiMera is treating Cat Green. EJ DiMera is acting like a relentless, calculating monster right now. EJ DiMera is obsessively pushing to uncover past memories from the Italian rehabilitation facility where Cat Green read the novel Wuthering Heights to a comatose EJ DiMera. Cat Green is absolutely terrified about what EJ DiMera might recall if Marlena Evans successfully hypnotizes EJ DiMera. Cat Green is currently operating under a highly classified ISA cover, and if EJ DiMera remembers the truth, absolute chaos will be unleashed upon Salem. So, Cat Green appeals directly to Marlena Evans for urgent help. That's crazy. Cat Green is asking Marlena Evans to essentially sabotage the medical treatment of EJ DiMera. This reminds me of what Stefano DiMera did back in the 1990s when Stefano DiMera brainwashed Marlena Evans and John Black to serve the twisted agenda of Stefano DiMera. The ISA has a long, dark history in Salem, and Cat Green is desperate to keep those dangerous ISA secrets permanently buried. Will Marlena Evans violate strict doctor-patient ethics to protect Cat Green? Marlena Evans is the moral pillar of Salem, but Marlena Evans also knows exactly how dangerous EJ DiMera can be when EJ DiMera is crossed. If you ask me, this is a huge mistake, because EJ DiMera always finds out the truth eventually. EJ DiMera will completely destroy Cat Green. If EJ DiMera realizes Cat Green and Marlena Evans conspired against EJ DiMera, EJ DiMera needs to stop treating Cat Green like a disposable pawn on the DiMera chessboard. Meanwhile, the profound heartbreak in Salem is reaching a boiling point. Amy Choi is completely devastated and grieving the tragic loss of Sophia Choi. Jason Choi has recently arrived in Salem, and Jason Choi is sharing this unimaginable grief with Amy Choi. Wednesday, May 20th, marks a horrific milestone for Amy Choi. Sophia Choi is presumed dead in the Salem River, and Amy Choi is desperately waiting to see if the body of Sophia Choi will be found downstream. The raw, visceral emotion radiating from Amy Choi is absolutely gut-wrenching. I absolutely love how the writers are handling the immense grief of Amy Choi. Amy Choi even recently broke into the Kyriakis mansion to violently confront Holly Jonas because Amy Choi desperately wants justice for Sophia Choi. But let's be real for a second. In Salem, if the Salem Police Department does not find a body, the person is rarely actually dead. I personally believe Sophia Choi is not resting at the bottom of the Salem River. Peacock TV. Spoilers. We've been tracking this for weeks, and fan theories are running wild across the internet. What if Kristen DiMera kidnapped Sophia Choi before Sophia Choi drowned? What if Sophia Choi faked the drowning to permanently frame Holly Jonas for murder? Amy Choi is spiraling into a very dark, vengeful place. And Jason Choi is struggling to keep Amy Choi grounded in reality. If Rafe Hernandez does not find the body of Sophia Choi downstream soon, Amy Choi might take lethal matters into the own hands of Amy Choi, creating even more tragedy for the Choi family. Finally, let us deeply discuss the incredibly complex dynamic between Holly Jonas and Arianna Horton. Holly Jonas and Arianna Horton are having a very intense, private conversation about Sophia Choi. Sophia Choi was, quite frankly, a walking nightmare. I ruthlessly criticize Sophia Choi for the relentless, cruel cyberbullying Sophia Choi inflicted upon innocent people. Sophia Choi absolutely terrorized Holly Jonas. Now, Holly Jonas and Arianna Horton are grappling with massive survivor's guilt, mixed with genuine, undeniable relief. Can you believe it? Holly Jonas and Arianna Horton are actually relieved that Sophia Choi is gone, but Holly Jonas and Arianna Horton feel terrible for feeling relieved. Holly Jonas has a very dark history, heavily influenced by the traumatic past of Nicole Walker. Holly Jonas knows exactly what it feels like to be judged by Salem society, and Holly Jonas is currently facing the terrifying wrath of Amy Choi. Arianna Horton is trying to support Holly Jonas, but Arianna Horton is also highly distracted by the manipulative bribes Gabi Hernandez is throwing at Liam Saleko. The strong friendship between Holly Jonas and Arianna Horton is being severely tested by the lingering ghost of Sophia Choi. If you ask me, this is a huge mistake, because Holly Jonas needs to come clean about everything that happened before Sophia Choi fell into the river. Tate Black is trying very hard to protect Holly Jonas, but Tate Black cannot save Holly Jonas from the immense guilt Holly Jonas feels inside. What an absolutely massive day for Days of Our Lives. I have to ask the Peacock TV spoilers community a very specific question. Do you think Liam Saleko will take the bribe from Gabi Hernandez? Or will Liam Saleko expose Gabi Hernandez to Arianna Horton? Drop your hottest takes in the comments below. Subscribe to Peacock TV Spoilers.